What's up, guys? Sensei here. So, another day at the Face house. There is, again, no heat in this house, so it is freezing. And, like, it definitely went under 50 degrees. I'm pretty sure soon I'm going to start, seeing my breath in the air. Today I had a video planned out for you guys. Did not happen. There's a big issue with, using a Wi-Fi adapter on the computer that I'm using. And, there's a bunch of people using the internet in the house. No one's here. But, long story short, there's an issue with downloading a driver. I have no idea. But anyways, didn't get done, and some of the files I was using got damaged. I don't know. It's just been. I woke up today. I was hoping the heat was gonna work. Wasn't working. It was just everything. Those days when things are just not going your way. Wanted to edit my video, didn't work out. Video wasn't working, so now I figured today.
Enemy UAV above.
Hello? You scared me. Thought I heard something. Thought I heard somebody in the house. It was just my girlfriend. She needed to come back and get something. She's heading out to get some coffee and to work on some things. And I thought I was gonna have to kill somebody or, defend the house. I thought it was one of you guys, one of the fans or something, to sneak it in. I was gonna have to kill you. Wring your freaking neck. Yeah, back to adversity. I lost my laptop charger. I left it back home in Massachusetts. So I don't have that, so I can't even use the internet to upload. So I gotta edit my video, go meet my girlfriend at a Starbucks or something, and then upload. But anyways, that's not really that much adversity, but just adversity in general. Everyone, you, me, anybody on this planet at some point is going to handle adversity, and I always, talk to other people about, what it makes them successful, whether it's getting in shape, gaming or business, whatever it is. And, a common thing that you find between these people is not that they're just, they have a good skill set, or they're really smart, or they're just good at it, or like it comes to them easy, or they're lucky, it's anything like that. It's usually all these people have one thing in common. It's the way that they handle adversity. They're very quick. Everyone's kind of on this path a lot. They're kind of moving on a certain route, and you get knocked off of that, all the time by different things that, different obstacles. And those people that, do very well are very good at getting back on track and not allowing those obstacles to kind of screw up their plan and the things that they want to do. So if you think about it, you're doing a workout plan, or you've been eating a certain way, or you've been gaming a lot and you've been getting better. For some reason you hit a plateau, or you hit a wall. And then what happens is when you hit that wall, if you don't make the right adjustments to keep you going, you kind of plateau and you get stuck and you kind of just lag out for a while. People do it with their education. After schooling, they do it with, when you go into high school, you're learning and progressing, you go into college, then they kind of plateau, and then their income, the money they make, kind of just plateaus. It makes sense. If you're not making yourself better and improving in those areas, it's impossible for you to make more money. If it's gaming, if you're playing really hard and you're doing really well and you put a lot of effort into it, and you're putting a lot of time into it, and then you kind of, plateau, it's getting hard, or you have a, rough couple of weeks, or you go on vacation and you come back and you can't get back on the grind necessarily. So people usually, it's not just some people grind better than others. They get back on the grind faster and better than others. What I like to think about myself is the way that I handle adversity. It's not necessarily, I'm always going to be becoming better at something. If you're working on something and you're putting time to it, you're going to get better. You're going to improve. That's inevitable. You have to, as long as you put time to it. But it's when, those obstacles get in the way. I try to make sure that I stay on track. I'm always paying attention. Am I getting off track? I always want to keep myself, I like to call it, in line. You want to keep yourself in line with your goals. Is what I'm doing right now, or what am I doing on, a consistent basis? What am I doing throughout the day? Is most of what I'm doing in line with where I want to go and where I want to be? If it's not in line with where I want to go, it makes sense that I'm not going to achieve, or reach my destination or achieve my goal. It's like people, they end up in a certain circumstance where they, are down on their luck, or they're whatever, they're at a loss, in whether it's whatever area it is. It could be fitness, it could be health, it could be financially, it could be with anything, and they're at a loss and they're stuck like, well, how did I get here? You know what I mean? You could have seen how you got there. You could have noticed those things, months or years prior to that, by noticing the things that you're doing and how it's going to affect you, on the long run. Think about things that you're doing now, or the things that you're doing most of the time. Is it really in line, with your future and stuff like that? So I figured it's a good topic to talk about today because, we're faced with adversity all the time, and I hear people all the time making excuses. If anyone, I can see somebody or talk to somebody and they're having issues, or they haven't achieved their goal yet, everyone, no matter what goal it is, no matter what subject it is, everyone has an excuse or a reason or a story about why they haven't achieved that goal yet. That's it. And the answer is, regardless of whatever it is you want to do or achieve, you have to handle the obstacles that are in your way, that are specific to your life, in a better way. You got to be better at handling those things. If it takes you too long, if if you're just, I can't stand people who are picky. They need things to be a certain way. They need to be, I can only work out and eat, or I can only do like in this certain way. If not, it just doesn't feel right. Sometimes it's not going to feel right. Sometimes it's going to be uncomfortable. Sometimes it's going to suck, and you have to kind of suck it up and do it. If not, then you're not going to reap the rewards. It's just that simple. If you don't want to go through the things that you need to do in order to achieve what you want to have, then you shouldn't be complaining about it. You should just stop asking and just accept it and just settle, because it makes no sense if you're not willing to do the things that you need to do in order to achieve your goal, and then you complain about, and then you start blaming other things. It's not, but look at this or look at that. If I had this, or if I had what he had or what she had, if I was as smart as him, and I was, or I wasn't born with this, or if I had his type of life, or if I had his parents or his brother, or his sister, or his opportunity. We all have opportunities, we all have chances, and we all have obstacles. What it comes down to is simply how you handle your obstacles in comparison to how somebody else handles theirs. Handle them, overcome, and then be fine. I know that what I'm dealing with now is nothing compared to what people, really experience for adversity. But I figured it was a good time to talk about it because, little adversity is somebody's big adversity, and somebody's big adversity is somebody's little adversity. So obstacles are obstacles, no matter how hard they are. You still have to overcome them. You still have to, get around them, no matter how big or small they are. You're somebody who's not, someone who really likes to overcome obstacles, or gets uneasy or breaks down easily whenever a challenge or something comes your way, even if it's small, then it just makes sense why you're not where you're at. Stop thinking it's not a skill set, or it's not, a talent, or it's just, not good enough. But it's just one of those things that if you really want to achieve something, if you really want to have something, you got to be able to knock the stuff out of the way that's in the way. It's not about working hard. It's just you have to work hard, but you have to keep working hard. Everyone knows how to work hard. You may work hard, but for a little bit, for a day or two. This is, can you work hard for a year, 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years? That's the question. Can you work hard when you don't want to work at all? Can you work hard when you're not motivated? Can you work hard when you're tired, when you're sick? Can you work hard, when those obstacles in the way? Can you keep doing what you need to do? That is the difference between the people who are successful and who are not. Not because they are just naturally more motivated and more, energized. They just suck it up better than you do. So my advice to myself that I always give myself, and my advice to you guys out there who are watching this, if you have a goal out there that you want to achieve, think about the way that you handle the obstacles that coming your way when you're trying to achieve that goal, and think about how you handle that, what you think about, what are the thoughts that you have, how do you act, how long does it take for you to get back on track and get back to heading in the direction to achieving your goal. So if you're having a rough day and you're working on some goals, I hope this video could have helped you. Leave a like for more videos, and also in the comments, leave something. I like to read my comments. So anything you want me to talk about, any topics maybe you can suggest to me, I would love to do for some new video ideas and topics. I love it. My brain's always going so fast. So if you can, all the guys always tell me I talk so fast. My brain goes a million times faster. So if you can send some stuff out to me in the comments, I would love to set up a plan and do some of this for you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oos.